Hi, I'm Justine, and I'm an editor for the Verona Bugle, and I'm here with the cast of Beaufort and Finch the day before their closing of The Tempest. The first question I'd like to ask is, Matilda, this is your second production as owner and director of Beaufort and Finch. Do you feel like you've finally gotten your sea legs?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So many challenges have been thrown my way. It's almost as if some force or some people don't want me to succeed. But I would say that I've persevered with what many of my critics have called the poise of a virtuoso.
Where do you see the future of Beaufort and Finch now that The Tempest is on its way out?
It's a wonderful question. I am not at liberty to say right now. We have some exciting things in store.
I would like to dedicate this question to the room. How do you feel like you're honoring Cassius's memory?
Gideon?
Matilda?
I think you should go.
If I can be frank, I don't think that we're honoring his memory.
Why is that?
Because you're in charge of the troupe. How did that happen, Millie?
My husband gave me control of the troupe. We had been talking about it for literally years. Cassius would be proud.
No, you wouldn't.
All right, next question. Over the course of Beaufort and Finch, of course, some of you are newer. Some of you, this is your very first production. Do you feel bonded as a cast over this process?
I didn't laugh.
Maybe you should ask her.
I think she
She might
didn't
think really
laugh.
funny.
No, I don't feel bonded as a cast. See, there's
Personally,
no. I actually know. I can do
No,
it.
don't shut her up.
There's Charlie and Vic, who are sisters, but they hate each other because Vic and Gideon were dating, but then they broke up, and then now Gideon and Charlie are together. But then Gideon and his sister, my mom, Millie, they hate each other because you know what? I'm just gonna tell everyone because it's not like it's a family secret anymore.
You don't need to share
Juliet,
it.
Stop.
they were in love. Juliet, fucking soulmates. So there's that, and I'm just gonna keep going. There's Ernest, and I guess he's gay, but for some reason he's in love with my mom.
cheated on me.
And maybe my mom is kind of in love with Ernest. There's kind of a weird dynamic going on there. And then there's Joey, and Joey's just always constantly begging for everyone's attention. She's like a fucking puppy
Whoa!
dog.
Oh!
And it's just
Cut the cameras!
cut it
right
the
now.
fuck
Cut
down.
the
Vic.
camera.
Jesus Christ.
Nick, this is just a reminder that everything you say is on the record.
I didn't know until he told me opening night. He told you, but not me. You know, I always knew. I kind of had this gut feeling, and I told it to go away because I was like, it's not possible. You know, it's not possible. He loves me. It's crazy. I mean, I can't. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's so fucking funny.
Spoiled little rat.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
the
yeah.
one who's been following around my mom like a goddamn puppy. Okay?
Uh-huh.
You're the one who's been trailing after her like, oh, Millie, is there anything I can do? Is there anything I can do? Anything at all?
You know, some of us worked to get in here. You were born into this fucking dynasty,
Yeah,
Juliet,
you
and
know
you
what?
think you deserve everything?
At least I
You know
have
what?
talent,
You know what,
okay?
Juliet?
Whoa.
Juliet, listen to me. Look at me. Look at me. None of that was for you to share. None of that was for you to share. I don't know why you think you can come traipsing in here and share all of that information when we have talked about it several times. I am trying my best. You don't know what I am going through.
I don't know.
He works so hard.
I
And you
don't
know
know
what?
what you're going through.
You don't. You don't.
He was my dad.
You don't talk to me that way, or you are out of the troupe like Ben. You are not
Millie.
my daughter. If you talk to me that way.
You know what? I thought we should keep it a secret, but no, I'm proud of it now. You know, Cassius is my soulmate. Whatever. Well, I've been watching this for years. I was here since the troupe's inception, and I think we forget about that. But I see how you treat her. I see how you treat everybody except for the people.
How do you treat Charlie? You haven't spoken to my daughter in years. You have not spoken to my daughter in years. You cheated. You encouraged my husband to cheat. You plot behind my back.
Oh no, he wanted to. We both wanted to, Millie.
Fucking.
We both wanted to.
Oh, fucking amateurs.
Charlie, you okay? Talk privately.
I always felt so guilty because, I don't know, I felt like the second person, or the third person I would say, in our relationship, and I told myself, no, I mean, you're just kind of imagining things, it's not real, it's not. But it was real. I also felt guilty because I cheated on you once.
You what?
I'm sorry. It was only one night, and I felt so bad about it. And it never again happened. And I because I loved you, and I really wanted this to work. But clearly now I see that it was never meant to work. Because however much you loved me, you never were going to marry me, were you?
I was always with Cassius, you know? Even when I was sitting right next to you, part of me was still thinking about him.
Clearly, I made mistakes too. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not. That's why I just told you I'm not gonna try to run away from it. I'm not gonna try to say I was a saint or anything like that. But I loved you. I was in love with you. I wanted to marry you.
I didn't love you. I'm sorry.
So was I. Since you told me that I would just lay in bed and I would feel like shit. And I would think to myself, well, he cheated on Vic with Cassius. And Cassius is dead. So I win. I don't think I can win with you. And I want to know, what was I?
You were support when I needed you, but you were my friend. I can't love you. You know, I've been in a really bad spot since Cassius died. No, listen. And I haven't been able to say anything to anybody, not even my sister, because they could never know. We can never talk about it. And it's just been in my head this entire time. And I thought that maybe by talking to you and I'd have some sort of support, but I don't know.
No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to fucking do that just because you're hurt. You don't get to hurt us. That's not fucking fair. I understand you had a shitty year. I've had a shitty year without you. You don't get to hurt my sister. Tell you that you don't love her after what you did. Gideon.
Charlie, I'm so sorry. I am.
You are a pathetic, disgusting man!
I'm sorry.
Just stay away from us.
I'm sorry, Vic.
You know, Juliet, you think you're grieved?
I can't.
You think just because you're grieving, you can treat everybody like shit? We all have things to grieve
I'm
about.
the one treating people like shit.
Yes!
You're the
She
one.
told me what you did! You don't get to treat people like that, Juliet.
I don't get the treat. You are constantly stirring the pot. You don't think that I know that you're the reason that Ben left the troupe? You don't think I know that? And why did you do that? Because you're a selfish little prick.
Yeah,
you're
what
a
are
selfish
you?
asshole.
What are you? I'm a fucking mirror, Juliet. She's been nothing but nice to you, and you're treating her like shit? What do you think that's gonna get Ben back? You think Ben would be happy that you're treating her like shit?
Get your name out of your mouth.
Ben. Ben.
Fuck off.
Ben, is it coming back?
Wait, what do you mean? You're the reason he left. What did she mean by that?
She's lying. That's not true.
Juliet. Juliet. Juliet.
What?
I would be mad at me too. I'm sorry. I don't know why I exploded like that. It was extremely unprofessional. I'm sorry. I just want to talk. Nobody knows what's going on in this world.
Okay, I'm coming.
I shouldn't have had that outburst. I'm going to do something that I haven't done in years, and I'm sorry. I haven't been honest with you, and I haven't been vulnerable with you. I'm really sorry. Because I know you needed it after Cassius died, and I needed it too. But I closed off. And I left you on your own because I love you, and because I knew everything that was going on with Gideon and with Cassius and with everything else. I just wanted you to be safe from it. I didn't want you to know. But I treated you like a child, and I'm really sorry.
Why did you make Ben leave?
I'm insecure about everything. I didn't think I'd be able to run the truth. I thought everyone would walk all over me. It's what Gideon convinced me would happen, and I was so sure of it. I tried to assert control over the truth. Just because I don't feel like I'm a good director. I don't feel like I'm a good woman. This is my way of controlling my surroundings and protecting myself. I'm so sorry. I alienated everybody from me. I was just trying to make Cassius proud. And I just ruined everything. You're the only person I have left. I'm so sorry. Cassius just meant everything to me.
I know.
I let him do it because I loved him. But I should have stopped it because I know my brother. He says he loved him, but it was some sort of sick, twisted version of whatever love means to him. My evil brother. I'm done with it.
It's okay. You lost your husband.
You lost your father. And I feel like you lost your mother. I'm sorry. It's okay.
I just facilitated things. And now you're here, so that's good.
Well, it doesn't seem to be that good. I mean, everyone here is like, no one has anything good to say about anyone. I mean, like, I don't even know if I want to be here. I'm so sorry. This is probably not what you were expecting when you came here to.
Well, you've given me a lot of material
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet.
for
Yeah.
the Verona Bugle is happy to have met with you.
Thank you. Yeah. Guess it's
Happy closing
time to
night.
go. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Here first, folks. This is an exclusive with the cast of Beaufort and Finch presents The Tempest.